like, it doesn't grow on you immediately. And then over time, like, right now, like, I'm listening to the album, I'm like, okay, this is good. But Wizkid is still in the news, and the whole industry seems to be, flogging him. Left, right, and center.
The wipe and cord.
But trust the Wizkid FC, Talking about Wizkid, let's get right into the entertainment news, ladies and gentlemen. And first up on entertainment news, Big Daddy Wiz slams Nigerian rappers. It was a crazy weekend for Nigerian music, especially rap music, as Nigerian artist Wizkid had one or two unpleasant things to say pertaining to the genre. It all started when an excerpt from an interview which he did with a British magazine, 10 magazine, made its way online. During the interview, Wizkid said, "Afrobeats is the new pop. I sold 2 million copies in America off of one song. Even some American artists don't have a diamond record. If I'm being honest, I don't listen to any other genre of music anymore. I don't listen to rap. That bleep is boring to me. It's dead now. It's tired. Those guys do the same bleep, rap on the same beats and the same flows." He, however, added, and I quote, "No disrespect to nobody. I don't have anything against rap or any other type of music. I have a lot of rappers as friends, like a lot. So I'm probably the wrong person to say this." End quote. A lot of Nigerian rappers weren't pleased with that statement by Wizkid, and one way or the other, they sought out ways to make known their displeasure. One of those who spoke out was M.I., who happens to be one of the pioneers of Nigerian rap. He tweeted, and I quote, "The energy around hip-hop right now feels right. I know most rappers are still not the most popular yet, but right now it's time for us to focus on the craft, just keep getting better. This year we did so well as a genre, and next year we grow." End quote. He also listed a couple of Nigerian rappers who are putting in the work to further establish the genre. Following the backlash from the Nigerian hip-hop community, Wizkid took to his Snapchat account to put up a series of posts slamming Nigerian rappers. He wrote, "Broke boys," with the smiley emoji. He then continued, "Can't believe y'all broke boys really thought Big Wiz would talk about y'all. Wow. Y'all keep sending una popsy rap videos. I know they watch. Maybe I fit help una mama life." Wizkid then ended the series of posts with, "Y'all not even rappers. Nasty C, Sakodi, Black Sheriff, the only rappers in Africa. Y'all dumb bleep."
OJ, over to you. Because this one passed my power.
So I saw this over the weekend.
Okay.
I think, when we had alter ego, when Beyonce was Sasha Fierce. So I think there's an alter ego thing going on.
So there's Wizkid,
there's
Big Daddy
There's
Wiz.
Big Daddy Wiz.
Popsy.
But Fela back, which is where it drops all these crazy, stupid things.
Yeah.
That's another person entirely. Fela back on Snapchat. That's Wizkid's Snapchat. I understood what he was saying totally from the beginning, from the 10 magazine. Very valid. What I got, because a whole lot of people did not read that excerpt from the interview. A lot of people did not read that interview. I think what he was just trying to say right there was Afrobeat has taken over. Note, he was doing an interview with a British magazine, talking about how, as a Nigerian guy, Afrobeat song has gone platinum in the US. So this is him trying, in a way, I think he was trying to push the Afrobeat genre and saying all other genres we need to meet up, because me, as an Afrobeat artist, I'm selling platinum with my song Essence. So rap, that thing is boring to me, I don't think. But Nigerian rappers did not read. I want to believe that most people did not read the excerpts from the interview, did not read the interview proper. Then those our usual blogs will just pick one line. I saw the blog post like Nigerian artists, Wizkid, Spanish rappers, wanted them, rappers, Nigerian rappers, of which they do this regularly. When MI did it, rap is dead, I be rappers should stay alive. Mix up your life, wanted. They came up, yeah. So this one came up. So I totally understand from the beginning of whatever he was saying. But when he now came back calling Nigerian rappers broke, calling them all sorts of names, that doesn't make sense totally.
Okay.
That one just ticks.
This is what me I will say.
What is this?
So you can tell a child you can tell your first child you're doing well. You can tell your second child to do better.
Yeah.
You can now tell your first child you are doing well and tell your second child what are you?
What are you doing here?
So that was what he came across as.
From the interview.
Yes. If he had stuck with the Afrobeat, it has carried me here, it has done, that's fantastic.
You remember I said I have a lot of them as friends. And I'm not in the best position to talk about this.
So guess what? It's the same
From
way.
his own perspective.
So guess what? It's the same way racist to tell you I'm not racist, I have black friends. Do you understand? So that's how me I saw it. Because my thing was, you can praise Afrobeats and not knock down other genres.
Yeah.
That was my own problem. So let's
Do you
say,
think it was referring to Nigerian rappers?
We'll just wait now. We'll just wait first.
Okay.
So let's believe that it was misconstrued first in the magazine, right? And then he had come out to say, oh, I wasn't talking about Nigerian rappers, but that's now not what he did.
Yeah.
So he now came to now stamp it that, yes, broke people. You people are crying. Send your popsy.
Don't you think it's because of how they took the whole conversation?
I don't know
that
how
it
people...
wasn't referring to
Okay, so I don't know how people function.
Nigerian rap.
I don't know how people function, but let me now give you an example. Last week, I tweeted something. I said I wish I had a better basketball coach.
Yeah?
Now, it was because of, I used to go to stadium when I was small with my parents and all that. I was like, if I had really started that year, maybe by now, WNBA teams. And then somebody that I think went to school with me now said, oh, are you talking about Obaino? Oh. That was now my secondary school basketball coach. That was the best. Now, it would have been mad for me to now, do you understand?
Yeah.
Because my own reflex first was to say, oh, no, I'm not talking about Obaino. Me, I'm even throwing it way back.
Just died.
Imagine I'd now come to now say, who is even the...
Obaino, yeah.
You now seem like that. So I think that was what happened.
Yeah, it just made it worse.
If he had simply just said, yo, I wasn't talking about Nigerian rappers, or Jonathan, and left it, he now said, oh, they send your popsy, you are broke, let me send you something to take care of your...
The thing is...
I'm an FC, but I'm sad. What?
The thing is,
The aftermath was just terrible.
Yeah, I think this is what happened, in my own perspective. So he had done that interview, right? And the interview comes online. That's not how he wanted it to come out, to be honest. He's just saying, okay, Afrobeat is doing better than the rap culture itself.
So,
now,
but the narrative wasn't, is doing better than it was, he's dead
boring.
to
he's
me.
dead.
He's boring.
So,
To me.
exactly.
But that's a preference thing as well. And then
Yeah.
videos of Wiz now rapping started coming up everywhere on the internet.
Yeah, so here's the thing. So it comes online. The media takes it, blogs take it everywhere. It becomes a frenzy. I think
Do that clickbait.
I think he's milking it. Yeah, I think so. Because guess what? His numbers are still going up. People are going to listen to his album. So I just think it's a publicity, it's a PR stunt from him.
What about if this is the best time for rappers to even make this thing?
So yes, so here's the thing. He's now pushing. He wants the conversation.
I heard he dropped another on Fela back again. It's
Guess what? We all knew.
I never see any video.
We all knew Wizkid from a rap song. The first song we ever heard Wizkid from
If you
was
don't have
M.I.
money,
Yes,
don't show up.
M.I. brought Wizkid.
Fast money, fast
So
money.
we've been pushing rap. I listened to some rappers over the weekend, and they are so good. And I'm like, no, Wizkid, you know do this one. You know talk this one way. So I just think it's a PR stunt. But guess what? Burna Boy's cruise to Wizkid's cruise.
So should he continue? Should he stay not talking, or he should continue this?
At this point
Because
in
there was
time-
one time you were saying it was just too quiet and not saying
No, this is the
anything.
kind of talk that we don't expect him to talk.
And this was what
So you
he
can't
did
go
that
from,
in the
you can't go
time
from
that-
being quiet
and just
to...
We don't mind you causing
Jesus.
problems,
Yeah.
but don't disrespect certain people.